Welcome, Thomas. Could you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Thomas Gamester. I work for University Belfast as an international officer.
Okay. What is the biggest contribution of the university you work to the students?
Oh, it's a tough question. I think that probably the most important thing is, as a university, we try to focus on making students ready for the future. So whatever they want to do after they finish with us, we try to give them the kind of practical and theoretical understandings to go into their future choice. So it could be more studying, it could be working, but we really try to prepare them as much as possible to be ready for their future.
Okay. Why do you think the students should choose your school, Queen's University Belfast?
So I think that Queen's University offers something quite unique. We have the combination of being a Russell Group university, so students can have the prestige of a highly ranked top university, but we're also one of the best value choices, not only for our tuition fees, but also for our cost of living. So I think the value for money that students get at Queen's is really something that can't be beaten within the UK.
Okay. What are the opportunities you provide to your students while studying at your university and after their graduation?
Okay, so while they are studying, we have a number of different opportunities. So as you would expect, they have access to lots and lots of different facilities. We have something called our Degree Plus, which is a set of skills and tasks that students can complete during their study, and they get a separate award at the end of studying. And we also encourage students, if they want to, we can help them to find some employment. It could be within the university, it could be outside of the university, but we'll help them in any way that we can for that, or maybe to find an internship or something additional, really to kind of supplement their CV and their experience. After a student graduates, I guess, of course, this starts while they are a student, so we don't wait for them to finish, but during their final year or 2 years of study, we do, of course, help them with preparation for whatever they're trying to do next. So if it was try to find employment, then we would help them with CV preparation, practice interviews, introducing them to potential employers, things like that. If they were looking for future study or maybe going into research, then the different schools that we have would work with them to prepare them for that. And so we try to tailor it to whatever a student wants.
Okay, thank you. How does the international office support the international students from different countries during their application process?
So we have a team. I'm part of quite a big team within the university, the international office, and we work closely with our international admissions team. Even from, I guess, pre-application, if it was somebody that we met at an event like today, we would be able to answer all their questions, working with partners like SIUK, obviously, to answer any questions they have before they apply. After they apply, I would work closely with my colleagues and help to try to make sure that all the documents were correct and that we could get a quick response. And that would either be directly with the student or again through a partner if they were using somebody to help them with the application.
Okay. What kind of opportunities do your students have after their graduation in terms of their career?
So all the different faculties and schools at Queen's, we work very closely with industry. I would say there are two main areas. So students can either choose to go into employment, or we have been voted for a number of years the #1 university for entrepreneurship. So we also encourage students, if they want to start working for themselves, how to make that a reality if they have an idea. But in terms of companies, we work very closely with small companies based in Northern Ireland to the massive, big kind of global multinational corporations. And we work in such a way that these companies even help us to design and change our program depending on the content that our students learn. So I would say that whatever the student wants to do, we have the kind of industry links and the connections to open the doors for them when they graduate.
Could you give some examples of your partner companies that you can refer your students to?
Yeah, so in terms of some of the companies that we work with, you might look at companies like the Big Four, obviously, like Deloitte, PwC. If you're looking in the law sphere, companies such as Allen & Overy, for example. So those are some of the biggest names, obviously, in the world. But I would say in every area, our university and our schools, academic schools, they are closely working with industry to provide opportunities for our students.
Okay, thank you so much, Thomas.